This is my man Giuseppe.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Okay, now that changes things.
I'm getting him a job.
He's gonna eat all the biscuits.
He's gonna
viciously.
He's gonna. I hate saying that on camera.
You heard it here first, live breaking news. I'm doing what you said.
Alright.
Here you have to get it. The fat boy. Let's go with the fat boy. Lifting Love here with
Jackson.
and this is the Biscuit Guy here at Vicious Biscuit in Boone. So tell us, how long have you been working here?
I've been working here since it opened, so right around 3 months now. It's been a quick 3 months.
So how'd you become the Biscuit Guy?
Well, this is my first restaurant job, so I really just applied straight for the Biscuit Guy because the hours worked well.
Gotcha.
And I came in and interviewed, and the people that we had training us did an amazing job and just were able to kind of get us up to speed really quick.
No pressure, but I walked in and they were like, "Oh, you gotta meet Jackson. He's the Biscuit Guy." I was like, "That's a lot of pressure to put on one man."
It's a lot of pressure, but you know, we're just trying to live up to it. I got Joan in the back too, helping me. She's amazing at the biscuits too, so it's a team effort.
So let me ask you, is there like a secret patty formula that you guys have back there for
There's a little
biscuit? What is it?
There's a little bit. Our wet mix, I don't even truly know what it is. I don't even fully know what goes into our biscuits. Our wet mix comes in and we can't really divulge everything that's in it.
There are secrets here. No, I'm just kidding. So, now let's talk about you now. Like, so where are you from? You're from Boone or?
I'm from Henderson County, right below Asheville.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm up here just for school right now. So.
Oh, so you're in college right now?
Yeah, I go DAP.
Oh, okay, what are you going for?
Political science.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's your goal with that?
I want to become a professor.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to keep
kind of teach back at App State, maybe?
That's the goal. That's the ultimate dream.
That's awesome. Lifting Love here with
Trinity Loose.
So Trinity, how long have you been working here?
I have been working here since we opened.
How long is
So
that?
I think that's about 4 months now.
So how do you like it so far?
I love it. This is honestly one of the best jobs I've ever had. They are really, they work well with me, with my hours, with being a student. They pay really well. They make sure that everybody has breaks. Everybody is good, everybody's happy, everybody's doing what they like. We even cross-train, so if you like working up front and you also like working in the back, you can do both, which is really awesome.
That is awesome. So like we just talked to Jackson before. Are you also an App State student?
I am, yes.
What are you going for?
I am going for geology.
So you want to be a teacher one day? Or?
Yes, yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Thank
So
you.
you're from, where are you from?
I am from Hendersonville, North Carolina, which is like 30 minutes south of Asheville.
Okay. And you just found this place because it was out here?
Yes, yeah. I actually found it on Indeed. So since I go to
Shout out
school here-
Indeed.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I was scrolling through and it was before they opened, so I just sent in my interview and got the job.
So now, what is your favorite item?
To get here?
Yeah.
I'm actually vegetarian,
Oh.
so what I like to do is I like to get the Fat Boy, which is what you got, but instead of getting the fried chicken, I do a fried green tomato, and I still get everything else on it. It's really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That fat boy was.
It's so
awesome.
good, yeah.
The biscuit was like to die.
Oh yeah, it melts in your mouth.
I've never had a biscuit that soft. I was like, what the
Yeah,
heck?
for real.
All right, so now switching gears. So we do, like I told you, we do some public interview stuff as well.
Yeah, totally.
So if you can listen to one artist for the rest of your life, and you can't listen to anybody else,
Yeah.
past or present, who you choosing and why?
I'm choosing Bob Dylan. I've had this. He's my favorite. I was ready to go with him. He is 100% my favorite artist of all time. I love Bob Dylan.
So just because he's your favorite, and
Yeah, he's my favorite. He's got amazing, tons of albums, like over 30. So
that's true. You can't go wrong with
depth,
that.
got range. I think he's the perfect answer.
You've been ready for this, and we didn't even talk about it.
I was fully prepared.
Now on the sillier note, if you could have one punch, completely blindsided, what's the biggest animal you can knock out?
That's a good question.
Makes you think, right?
That is a big thinker. I mean, knockout's the hard thing. Because, like, I'm not sure I can knock out, like, a dog at this point.
I mean, some of those dogs.
Some of those dogs are rough. Huge. Like a pit bull, you're not knocking out a pit bull.
mean, the head's like this big.
Dude, the skull's that thick.
One punch, if you can, like, what's the biggest
probably
animal?
a large bird. I think that's like an ostrich.
They're just flying. And bird just comes low.
That's what you gotta watch for, because they got a thin skull.
So you're thinking it on the skull side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So another question, and we're not all about violence here, but since we're on the topic,
Yeah.
10, so you're not fighting them, they're fighting each other. Who's winning in a fight? 10-year-olds or 100 100-year-olds?
100, 100. I don't know. Because the 100-year-olds got thin skin.
They're fragile. Some might die on the walk to the fight.
They basically got hollow bones at that point.
Yeah. But cane and walkers are fair game.
That's true, and they have experience. They're from back in the day.
So you go
grouchy.
Those are
ready to
vets.
fight.
Yeah. So if you had to choose,
I'm going 100.
You're going experience.
I'm going experience. They know what they're doing.
Let's go. And then, honestly, if you can live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why?
Anywhere in the world. Probably somewhere up in the mountains of Canada.
So you're kind of like a be away from everybody kind of person?
Be secluded. Just have the woods and nobody else.
I don't know how someone looks at a big city and goes, oh, that's where I want to live.
I don't get it either, man. I really don't understand. I'm here like, you know what? I love being crammed together real close.
100%. Hey, shout out your social media for everybody, if you're okay with that.
My social media is @JacksonFutch on Instagram. That's really the only one I got. So.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Would you rather not see or not hear for the rest of your life?
Probably not here, and that is probably because I love looking at like landscapes and everything, and as much as I love music, I think I would rather be able to see people, see like the mountains, see the trees, see all of that before I would lose my hearing.
That's true.
I don't know.
I agree with that. And then last question. So they're in a fight. You're not fighting them.
Okay.
They're in a fight. 10-year-olds or 100 100-year-olds. Who's winning and why?
Oh gosh. Definitely the 101-year-olds, dude. I used to be a dance teacher like I would assist my dance teacher, and we would have 2-year-olds. I know they're not 1-year-olds, but they
It's 100 100-year-olds.
Oh, 100 100-year-olds. Okay, now that changes things, because now I think that the 10-year-olds would win, because little kids are really like crazy all over the place. I think that's like
But here's the thing.
10 to 1. They would like still.
But here's the thing. With the 100-year-olds, the canes and walkers are on limits. Like you can use them.
You can use them. But I mean, I feel like if they lift their canes, then the kids can just like go right for the legs, and they're done. And they're done for.
Lift and love here with
Giuseppe.
And Giuseppe, you are the kitchen manager?
I am a trainer. I'm a business trainer.
Business trainer. Okay, so how'd you get started, and what exactly is that title?
So I got started about 2 years ago. I actually started in Mount Pleasant, which is our home location.
Nice.
I started as a busser, like a food runner and a busser. That was it. I contacted Mr. Mike. And I was like, hey, look, I'm looking for a third job. I was in school. It was during COVID. I had nothing else to do, you know. So I started working 3 jobs. I got offered a manager role, just a manager role in Somerville, South Carolina. I took it. Later down the line, I became a business trainer. So a business trainer is something we picked like our best of best. I am what they call a gatekeeper, I think they believe. So I'm the one who trains our managers, actually. With help, I'm not the only one. Let me not toot my horn.
It's like, it's me. This store's good because of me. No, I'm just kidding.
I help a lot with the training of the managers, and anytime a store is in like needs help, they send me. And I'm all about it. I'm all about the company. There's good people here, good people. I get the chance to meet other people too. Like people will call the store and be like, "Hey, can we record?" I'm like, "Bring it on in, come on, man." But yeah, that's all me.
And so you said you're also in school too?
I was in school. I actually just graduated last December.
for?
I think I'm gonna do marketing.
Marketing. Dude, that's awesome. You have such a good presence. Like, even calling on the phone, you were just like, yeah, man, I'm all about it. I just have to get approval. You were so like, just welcoming.
Dude, I really appreciate it.
Even coming here, meeting you, you were so welcoming, and it's like such a.
I forgot that you guys were coming in. And I was like, someone wants to talk to me? My house is like 5 hours away. Come on.
Who's here? Prime location, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
This is like such a great location.
This is actually the biggest store in the house.
I was gonna ask because, like, I mean, you walk in here and it's such a vibe. You got all these things on the wall. You got Stay Vicious, Body by Biscuit, Son of a Biscuit, all over the place.
Yeah,
I love it.
No, man, this is like what we've done to. This was previously an IHOP, I believe. So what we did with this whole store is just phenomenal. You come in, I came in ready to train. We were actually building tables when I came in. And I was like, guys, I don't know how to build a table. Are you kidding me? So like, it's hard to find a job where you can learn and earn. And I think I'm so appreciative of the fact that of this opportunity. I also, it's crazy how much you can impact someone else's life.
For sure.
All we do is biscuits, man.
Like, it goes so far.
Right. You can only, and then so that gentleman right there, I don't know if he's okay with being on camera. That's actually my training right now. He came from Las Province. He's been phenomenal.
That's awesome. So what's it like? Training managers? That's got to be
So
the whole thing. Because you're not the manager,
No.
but you're the manager trainer.
right, so it's not as easy as people think it is, because I'll sit down across from people who are twice my age or even like have enough experience to be like, hey, I've been working in this industry longer than you've been alive. And it's just like, I don't know how to tell you like, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm just teaching you our way. That's all. Like, hey, I don't deny experience. Like, I learn just as much as the trainee learns, you know? And I tell them that every day. Like, my feedback or your feedback is just as important as my feedback. You know? You gotta be humble in these positions.
100%.
But there's also a twist. Don't let everyone walk all over you. And
It's in the name.
so I tried to slow down the question. I was like, the buttermilk? He goes, yeah. And I was like, yes, they are.
What animal would you like that's a small animal that you would want to change into the size of a horse? What small animal would you want to change to the size of a horse?
A raccoon.
That is horrifying.
They're devious.
That's horrifying. That is a nightmare.
Oh wait, into a horse? I want to see.
No, the size of a horse.
I want to see a baby giraffe. Just stay like that for the rest of his life.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
But man, a raccoon. That's
No,
vicious.
I also want to see a raccoon. That is vicious. I'm getting him a job.
He's gonna eat all the biscuits viciously.
He's gonna work our register. Oh, we'll be good.
All right, I have another one for you. What's the? I mean, it might go back to the story, but what's the weirdest thing a customer has ever asked or told you?
The weirdest thing a customer's ever asked or told me. So, as a manager on duty, you'll see us table touching, like, hey, how's everything come out? There's this one guy who's not pleasant. This is my first ever time before I got into management. I was a team leader. I was like, hey, how was everything? This dude's plate is completely empty. And he was like, yeah, the food was kind of like dry, there's no flavor. And I was just like, I don't know what to tell the kitchen or you, because your food's gone.
He's like, yeah, the food, honestly, I mean, the flavor could have been a little better.
Yeah, so I didn't know what to tell the guy. I was like, but I did tell the kitchen. I was like, hey, food's a little dry. And they're like, oh, they want us to remake it because, like, as the food industry, like, we're always up to you guys' standard. Sometimes we miss the mark. It happens, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we miss the market. Sometimes the customer's wrong. I hate saying that on camera. Customers always appreciate it, for sure.
They're never always right.
They're never always right. But don't take that for granted. Don't be like, well, G taught me.
You heard it here first, live, breaking news.
So it was just weird coming back with 3 pieces of fruit of the bird in Belgium, and it was like, hey, yeah, the customer didn't like it. They're like, what did they not like? The fruit? Like, we don't know what you're trying to tell us. And I
It'd be
was like,
different if it was like first bite, and then he was like, hey, hey, I'm not really liking this.
Yeah.
And you guys would be like, let's remake it.
or we can get you something else.
Don't devour it, and then be like, honestly, it could have been better. But you're just sitting there munching on it.
Right. So I grabbed his plate, I just took it to the bag.
Alright, last question I got for
Last question.
you. One punch. Complete free shot. And it's not going to attack you. What's the biggest animal you think you can knock out? One punch. One free shot.
A kangaroo.
You about to say a kangaroo? or you can do the little guy on the couch.
I'm not doing the little guy on the couch.
It's a little disrespectful.
I would feel so bad. I would cry. I would cry. Alright, funniest joke. Say knock knock.
Knock knock.
No, wait. You want to hear a funny joke? That's it up. That's it up. It's corny.
I'm doing what you said.
Alright. Funniest joke, ready?
Good.
Say knock knock.
Knock knock.
Who's there? Alright, thank you guys.
But make sure if they're in your city, check them out. And shout out to Vicious Biscuit here in Boone for letting us shoot the video here. Thank you guys once again. But until next time, y'all already know the deal. It's lift, love, crochet. We out.